on the stand. I think that's good. I kind of want it. Now, there's a few things that I've been wanting to talk to y'all about in general. Like, got the podcast been going and everything. But I've got this podcast. A lot of it is solo content. And like I said before, the solo content will be probably shorter than it would be if I was, what you call that, with someone else. The reason why is because when I'm live streaming or video making, it is a little bit more difficult to make it have topics to talk about. So what I'm getting to is I've wrote down some topics, and that is not even a paid shout. Okay, I even wrote it out some of the, like, this is a whole thing about battle passes. A whole page of just, in my opinion, what I think about battle passes. And like, just in general, some of the things that I want to talk about battle passes is nothing against it. Because I think battle passes are a great addition to video games, because, like, say, if you do buy it and you do grind it out, or you buy it, whatever you do, yeah, you get all that for $10. 100 different things for $10. Some things you may not be able to get because you use Call of Duty, for example. You have to buy some type of black sale thing, and then use Fortnite, for example. You get all 100 tiers, but then also if you want some of the edit styles or something, then you have to grind out even further. And the thing is, I can understand the edit styles being something that you would, if you want to grind out for, but what I don't really enjoy about a battle pass is when there's certain things that you just have to keep grinding after tier 100. For example, on the Fortnite battle pass, you have to, if you want that emote with Peter Griffin singing "The Bird Is the Word," you have to continue to grind the game so that you can eventually get to that emote. Or if you want to, like, I can understand the selectable styles, you have to grind out and get those. Earn those by grinding out because you actually played enough to get those. But like certain emotes, skins, wraps, guns, cars, that is where I'm sitting here thinking, like, that is a little too much in my opinion, because I've grinded all this to get to tier 100, and now all of a sudden I have to grind even more when I finally thought that I might be able to play something else. At the same time, if you don't care about it, you don't care about it. If you're like me, like, I just play to play. And I'm drinking some coffee, if you're wondering, because black coffee, like, just plain. Honestly, I prefer some sugar in it, but because of my diabetes, it's just better for me to drink it black if I do want some caffeine to wake myself up. This is the mug jug I'm spitting in today. It was an orange mud jug originally, and I painted it white. And then I painted it pink. Well, I drew some designs on there, like the podcast logo, hashtag have fun with life, HFLFWL. One of my favorite brands, honestly, country, from Taylor Holbrook, I think. And this was my logo at the time for my original YouTube channel, the Bubba Spit channel. One reason is because I've changed it, and I might change it again, because the B and the S is what I like. It's just something simple, something that I don't have to, because it can mean two things: bullshit, Bubba Spit, or if you know anything else, that could be BS. Now, let me go ahead and get into the topic, honestly, because like right here, I talk about how you can't open up almost any game today without getting a battle pass, because most games have a battle pass. It doesn't matter what game it would be. Fortnite, I'm surprised Minecraft hasn't honestly went to the battle pass. If they have, I don't know, because I haven't kept up enough with it. But like last time I played it, it didn't have a battle pass. But even like short, smaller games that don't last long have a battle pass at this point. Use the multiverse game where it had Rick and Morty, where it had Tom and Jerry, Bugs Bunny, and it was like had a lot of different people in it. It just had a bunch of different people in it, and it was one of those games that kind of remind you of like Brawlhalla or Super Smash Bros. Or something like that. It's awesome of a game, but that game kind of died off, and I don't even know if you can play it anymore, to be honest. What I was hoping to see one day would be like Jason Voorhees or something. I love Friday the 13th. That is one of my favorite series of all. I think it's called Multiverse. I could be wrong. I really want to say it's Multiverse though. But like my point is, there are smaller video games out there that just start off, and that's what they start off with. They don't even give themselves a chance to see if they can gain a following without it. And in my opinion, I do honestly like the Battle Pass for that reason, that you can gain. It feels like you feel like you have a reason to play, and that's one of the best parts about the Call of Duty or the Battle Pass in general. But at the same time, if you do want to continue to keep the next Battle Pass for free, you have to continue to grind it until you get all the, like, say, V-Bucks or COD points or whatever else there is, just so that you can gain all the COD points back so you can buy the next Battle Pass, or so on and so forth. Or same as the Fortnite Battle Pass, if you did want something out of that, so you can keep feeling like you have some reason to play. Because when I was playing Call of Duty back then, a lot of the incentive to play kind of left when I was younger. And the more and more I play now, I feel less of a want to play Call of Duty now than I did even back then. And it's not even the Battle Pass that's making me hate it. It just is. It's such a different game now. This Mud Jug is probably one of my favorites, one of my own that I painted. I want to repaint it a few things. I want to keep this logo at most, but I want to make it bigger. Probably paint this over, and the country. Nothing against country. It's just I want to make it like more for me. If I do keep that hat, I'm more than likely will keep the hat. But if anything, I'm gonna probably take the country and the have fun with life hashtag off. You know what's funny is I'm treating this podcast like it's a video, and a lot of this stuff, these podcasts, I really enjoy making because it's one of these chill, sit down, and relax type videos. I want to make this have more. I want more, and this would be like the perfect spot, honestly, because it. Like, and if I did have someone else, I can just back this up a little bit and then have a person right here, maybe another person right here. But I've got to kind of sit in right here. Okay, so where was I? Battle Passes, I don't know where I was. But one thing I will say, it did take away a big thing that I did hate was the loot box system. But I do miss it because not everybody has it. The loot box system was one of those things that, okay, people that do have, say this gun, for example, say the quick bolt sniper rifle that used phase jet, for example, he was trying to get that for the longest time, and then he had to even go back years later and to get it. But that's one of those things that, like, you know for a fact probably somebody has spent a boatload of money and more than likely didn't sit there and grind the heck out of it, or did grind the heck out of it. Keep playing and keep playing and keep playing. If I could honestly go back to a Call of Duty that was just before things started changing for me, would be World War II. The only reason World War II was still and has been one of my number one favorites Call of Duties, I really don't know. It wasn't for zombies. It wasn't for this or that. I think it was because it could be Sledgehammer made just that good of a game for me. It could have been that I just felt like I actually was somewhat of a decent player on that game. Even sniping, I felt like I was decent at sniping. I think that was one of the last, I'm not sure if it's the last, but like one of the Call of Duties that didn't even have aim assist was sniping. Right now, at the moment that I'm filming this, it is 6:21 a.m. I think there's some videos that just went live on my gaming channel and everything at the moment. Maybe not today. I don't know. I try to upload. I might make the videos, say, use it for example, that weekend. But I only upload Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I don't upload every day because, say, Tuesday, I might make a video for another channel, and then I'll upload it for this channel. And then Thursday, I might do the same thing, like making the video for another channel, or this or that, or like say today is today is Thursday. These podcasts go up every Friday, and I could post it the moment after I've filmed it or anything. But that's one of the biggest things, that I don't want to film. I don't want to upload it right after, because so I can look and see if there's anything in particularly I want to take off. Eventually, my plan is to get the podcast channel up enough that I can actually take that podcast channel and just go live, and then I can just post it. There will be still videos and stuff, because sometimes there are times that like I'm with my friends, we're playing the game or something, and a podcast just wouldn't do justice live streaming you can get from the video game. So a lot of times I would just put a blank screen over it, and we'll be sitting in a party while we're sitting there in the party talking, doing whatever. I try to post these on Fridays. I might change it up to Mondays, and honestly, I want to change this channel altogether, or I want to make a separate channel with somebody and call it Thank God It's Monday. Reason I want to do that is because I might just do that right now, because I do have a channel that is meant to be for like me and my brother, but me and my brother does not make enough content together, honestly, or if we even make content together anymore, because we don't really see each other. Honestly, that's what I'm gonna do right now. If you go on my channel, you'll find a channel called Thank God It's Monday, and it once was the Metro Bros, and the logo is still the same, probably going to stay, because it is a M, Monday for M. But I want to see what this says. Thank God It Is Monday, because that's what I'm just going to do right now. Sorry about that. Honestly, don't know who I would do that channel with. Alright, I guess my little pod station didn't do too good. This video, this podcast is really not brought to you by anybody but me. I just like talking sometimes, and I do thoroughly enjoy making these, because I've honestly liked making those TV shows with the like Ellen DeGeneres, I don't know, the Oprah Winfrey Show, The Talk. I like watching those kind of shows. I won't probably ever be doing nothing big as like giving away stuff and everything, but the live stream channel, I'm not planning on live streaming too much, like live streaming for video games. I want that channel to get bigger, honestly, because I want to grow the channel to where I can start live streaming like this. I might start live streaming like anything and everything at that point, because hell, if I can, shit, might as well, you know what I mean? I don't like battle passes. I know I'm getting back into this. I've just been randomly talking, but use this for example. Hang on, let me read it ahead. Let me just read. They added like this was still at the loot box part. It seemed, but one thing is, it seemed like as soon as the battle pass thing came in, the era of video games, like people that develop video games and stuff, took advantage of it. Like there's every video game almost out there now that has battle pass, and it's crazy to even think about. Like some games make it easier to gain to do the battle pass. Some games make it harder, because for example, right now, it used to be like, oh yeah, let me do maybe the weekly challenges, get some extra XP if I want to finish it sooner, so on and so forth. If I do this, I'll get this. If I do that, I'll get that. Blah blah blah, so on and so forth. I'll get to finish the battle pass soon. And there's so much crap that, honestly, if you think about it, with these battle passes, that I miss being able just to get on, maybe gain a level or two at most, because like each battle pass maybe lasts I don't even remember when this battle pass came out. I know it was, I want to say, I honestly don't know. The newest Call of Duty battle pass just came out recently, and it says 55 days. For example, use that for example. You have to play every day and hope that you gain, and the normal progression levels don't even count for you, almost, because you can still buy the battle pass all the way through, even in Fortnite. The normal progression levels did not count because Battle Pass XP is different than level XP. I've noticed that, even probably you've noticed that, because Battle Pass XP, because there's 3 different slots, usually in the corner, that you can choose when you're choosing the XP type stuff that you want. There's Battle Pass XP, Rank XP, and Weapon XP. I couldn't even think of it. I love the Weapon XP most of the time. I wish that was the main XP, because honestly, I don't care about any of the other XP. I don't care about my rank. I don't care about this or that. Now, maybe if I did have the Battle Pass, which I do, because Rick Grimes was in this one, I honestly chose to get Rick Grimes. Black Cell, Rick Grimes, I would never be able to get unless there's a way that I can earn Black Cell. And I probably won't do it because more than likely it will be in, what is that called? Zombies. And I like zombies, honestly. I like it. But I don't like playing with certain people. And it's not against a lot of people that I have played games with, you know who you are. Just certain people, in particularly, get really mad at you for stealing their kills or their zombies because they want to get a camo or certain things. If I'm going into zombies, I want to go in and kill some zombies and have some fun. Don't matter if I'm going for the camos or not. If I'm going for the camos, I'll do that on my own time. If I'm playing with friends, I want to play with my friends. I want to have fun, do some dumb stuff, see what I can get into. I know this podcast is everywhere, but I'm trying to stay on topic because that's one reason why I try to write it down, so that I will stay on topic a lot more. For example, I can't even read my own handwriting. Well, yeah, you can pay, like I said, you can pay your way through the Battle Pass, and that's a lot of people, they do that if they got some extra money or this or that. But if you're like me, if I don't make it, because I was tier 99 last season's Battle Pass of Call of Duty. It said I completed the page, but I didn't do none of the Black Cell stuff, apparently. I was tier 99, at least what it said on the recap of of this beginning of this week. And I really need to stop shaking the table as much as I am. Okay, that's probably better. It's not as high up, but it's probably better because y'all can see stuff. But what I'm getting at is, say like the Battle Pass, it's one of them things that, like, I don't even know where I'm at. Like, if you don't buy it, say if you're not one of those people that buy it, you have to put a substantial amount of time in on that game. It makes you feel like you can't go and play these other games, which that is their objective, because they don't want you to go play these other games. They want you to stay on this game as much as possible so that they can get and make it feel like, okay, yes, I am doing something. We are doing something here. People locked in by the grips. We have them ripped by the nuts and making them play this fucking game. But, like, I don't know. That's what I was getting at right there. A lot of these games don't make it feel like you can just play the game and have fun doing whatever on the game anymore. Like when Fortnite first came out, it felt like you can just get on the game, play a bunch, do this, do that, blah, blah, blah. You didn't have to do shit. You could still finish the thing no matter what, unless it was like selectable styles. You may have had to grind the hell out of the game to get to those selectable styles, but it still felt like you only had to play to get to level 100. Now, if you do want to play, you have to do the weekly challenges to even feel like you're doing anything in these games. Because like there's so much XP that comes in behind everything that it just is ridiculous with the amount of XP that you have to gain. Honestly, that's the only time I don't like coffee. The black coffee is when it's cold like that. I can drink. I don't like sugar or anything like that. A lot of it because I honestly feel like you get that sugar crash. And also coffee, if you do you don't use the restroom too good often, that helps out a lot. I want to live stream myself or make videos about like my beard stuff. I know it's not the best beard, but like I have seen some ragged beards before. I can't grow a mustache, not for women, not for whatever it could be, no matter how bad I want a mustache. Now I got some water, because honestly, after you drink a coffee, it helps flush it down and do whatever it's got to do. And also, I prefer water any time of the day. If you just need that caffeine, there you are. You got your coffee. But this ain't about coffee, is it? This is about a battle pass. And I don't know. So if you want, oh, that is something else too. So say this pin right here in particularly. This pin only came out in this battle pass. Be a skin. Use that for example. That'll be a skin, because you can get pins anywhere. You can get skins anywhere. But this in particularly type of pin, you can get from the battle pass only. That's what sucks. Is because you can't get this pin anywhere else, that skin anywhere else. Which is alright. They do come out later on. Sometimes depends on the type of game it is. Fortnite, they do come out with remakes of their skin. But what I think is really throwing them trash to the wind when they use like Marvel skins, collab skins, things that are in particularly would be best if they put in the item shop. Use, for example, Ariana Grande. They put her in the item shop so that there are so many people that do want her. They went and bought her. They were able to buy her. When it comes back out, and if I have the money next time, I would be able to buy her if I wanted her. So on and so forth. Any other kind of skin that I want, if I have the money, I will buy that when it comes out. Let me see who texts me. Okay. But the thing is, say this was Ariana Grande. Say this is, I don't know, Deadpool. No one can buy Deadpool unless they played during that time. Now, I do understand. I 100% understand. There are certain skins that when you do play the Battle Pass, certain cosmetics, certain things, and this and that, skins, gun wraps, this and that, you cannot buy unless you've earned them in the Battle Pass. But why do they do that? There's certain things that they could... Why not? Okay, I do understand that. But why put so good things in there? Why not, if anything, why not put like such default things? Why not put like, okay, like for example, this season right here, they could have, instead of putting some good cool skins in the item or in the battle pass for like Rick Grimes for this season in Call of Duty, the Black Cell thing for Rick Grimes, and so on and so forth. If they would have put that in this shop, imagine the amount of people that would have bought him. Same as Tim the Tap Man, same as Nick Merckx and whoever else they may put into the game, Nicki Minaj and anybody else. When they put stuff in the battle pass, it makes people feel like they have to buy the battle pass. Yes, I do. I am grateful that they put Rick Grimes at the beginning of the battle pass. But if they do anything like Fortnite does, they usually put the main person toward the end. Eventually, they're going to put the main person that you want the most, and then probably the up-and-coming battle pass, the person that you're going to sit there and say, that's the reason why I'm going to buy the battle pass. And that's going to be the thing that, okay, they're going to put at the end of the battle pass to make you want to grind the battle pass more. And if anybody's listening to me, that's some corporation, they're probably sitting there thinking like, we should have done that, and blah, blah, blah. Because that gives them more playtime, because the person that really wanted Rick Grimes, that just does not have the kind of money to just buy it all the way through. Okay, let's say even if they buy it all the way through, that's a lot of money that they're getting, because they just bought the whole battle pass through. But so those the people that don't have the money, they could just, that's a lot of playtime that Call of Duty is getting. That's a lot of playtime if you think about it. Because yes, you'd be like, well, I ain't gotta play too much, I can just play on the week. No, you can't. I'm not even trying to be a dickhead. You can't. Not even if you play like an hour a day every day. You have to play a little bit more certain days than others. And that's where I come into talking about battle passes in general. I feel like they're ruining the gaming experience, because sit there, say if I spent $10 on this battle pass. I spent $10 on 10, 11, 12, 15, however much a battle pass could be for certain games. Certain games have battle passes that are more expensive than others, some don't, and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, what I'm getting at is, I spend the $10 for this one skin in particularly that I'm trying my damnest to get. For example, Fortnite Battle Pass. It wasn't Fortnite. It was Call of Duty's Battle Pass, actually, a few years ago. This was when Modern Warfare 1 came out. I wanted that Mara skin, Mara, whatever her name is. I wanted her so bad from the very first battle pass that they had. That was, I sat there grinded every chance I had. This was even when me working a 12-hour shift job. I was working 12 hours, and I came home. As soon as I got off, I'd probably play for 5-6 hours. Had maybe 4 or 5 hours of playtime or sleep, because I wanted to make sure I got this Mara skin. I can't remember. And on my days off, I played and played and played. I played. I did nothing but play that game. And I'm not even sitting there trying to say regret it. No, I do a little bit, because now I look at it like, shit, I can't even use that skin. I would still be using that skin today if I honestly could use that skin. And unless I go back to that old Call of Duty, that's the only way I can play that game now. Because that's why I enjoyed that's why I didn't mind, honestly, going after any skin. Because look, they had Warzone 1, then they went and put every skin from the first battle pass to everything that you've ever owned into the next Warzone, or into the next game for Warzone, same on, until they got to wanting to make this new one. Until they made this new Warzone, I was able to play with my battle pass skins that I've earned. That's what made it felt like it was worth it, because I was continuously able to play with these skins that I've earned and everything. I didn't care if they took all the guns away, because I didn't hardly buy any guns. I did buy a shit ton of guns, I ain't gonna lie, like in the shop. But I'm not too mad about that, because I can understand when the game is getting updated, you don't want to have the old guns still being able to conquer over the new guns, and blah blah blah, so on and so forth. You want a different type of gun all the time. Like say Fortnite, because they always make it to where they change the loot pool all the time. I can understand that. But when you start taking the cosmetics that I actually took the time to earn, and as in the skins, operators, and stuff like that, I know there wasn't no third person, but it was just the fact thinking that this big bootylicious woman that I was playing with, or like if I get an execution or something, I could see the skin. Same as Tim the Tap Man. If they take that away where I can't use that, that would be one aggravating time, because they took away the original Snoop Dogg that I had. Now they do have a new Snoop Dogg, but I don't want to buy it because I didn't want to spend no money on this game. The only reason I have is because I wanted one skin, and what I did was, if you have PlayStation, the PlayStation app, let me show you. If you have the PS app, it'll load. So use this for example. I don't know if y'all can see it too good, but right up here where my finger is, let me click it. So there's PlayStation challenges that I can do without focus. Anyway, there's all these kinds of reward challenges that I can do. Get PlayStation points and stuff, but then if I can change those points in for rewards, and then I can get actual money, PlayStation money. I didn't mind doing that. I didn't mind doing that at all. I just wish there was more challenges pertaining to the video games that I do play more. I've been doing that for a while, and I saved up a bunch of those points, and then I cashed them in for some PlayStation money, so that I can buy a battle pass. I wanted last season's battle pass because I was so close to getting done, and I was like, why not just get it? I have bought several skins because of this Call of Duty. I'm trying to give it a chance. I'm not a big fan of it. I honestly do love Call of Duty, this Call of Duty in particularly. I just am not a huge fan on it because it's just one of those things that I just feel like I am trash so bad at it. And yes, I may be trash, but I missed when I felt like I could actually do something. And skill-based matchmaking has changed even since they had first put it in. Because Modern Warfare Original 2019, I felt like I was good at that still. I felt like I enjoyed making videos on that game when they had the Obsidian grind and all that. I didn't do that grind, but I will say that was one of the last actual Call of Duties that I didn't like the most of. But it was one of the last Call of Duties I will say that I had actual fun with. Because Call of Duty over the time has gotten their skill-based matchmaking, I don't know if it's gotten worse or what, but it is so hard to have fun with, in my opinion. I could be just wanting to bitch about something and whatever, but I honestly, it could be the fact that there's just 20,000 extra people wanting to play to become the next big COD streamer, the next big clip maker, or whatever it might be. I don't know what else. For example, crossovers. Yeah, okay, I did that topic. I don't know if I will buy the Battle Pass, honestly. I know I will probably. I don't know. There's always that chance of me not buying it. But like at the same time, there's that high chance if I have the V-Bucks or I have the COD points, I'm going to take the chance. Most of the time I do, because I never really see something in the item shop that I'm sitting here like I have to have anymore. I'm still waiting on the day that I see a bundle or a more like a Fortnite skin that has my name. It could be the name Bubba, or it could be the name Bit, or it could just be BS, or it could even just be my actual name, Kenneth, whichever one it wants to be. The Smith Project, it can be that. I don't know. It'll be whatever it'll be. Speaking of changing the name of that one, that channel that I did name, it was called the Metro Bros TV, actually. It is on my channel right now. It's been on my channel, but there's not been no content uploaded to that channel since I've made it, and there probably won't be no content to that channel for a while. But if you do want to help its algorithm and stuff to eventually get to where it needs to be, go ahead, subscribe to it, so that when I do start posting to it, or whoever because that is one of the channels that I want to make collaborating with. Because I have Loki, that is with me and Knucklehead, me and Trent, whatever you want to know, him by. That's part podcast, part video games. It's just like a collaborating channel that me and him do together, have fun together. We might make actual videos together, do whatever. Another thing is, we have Vibes Only. It's pretty much just me and one other person talking, playing video games. Me and her tend to make videos here and there. We don't go crazy on it. I don't know how long that channel would honestly last, and it's not that I'm talking shit about whoever the people I'm doing it with. It's more like I feel like a lot of videos that we do on that channel, I don't know if she's going to continue to want to make videos, because like I've given her the information for that channel. She's even made it with me, made some videos with me. I've made videos in particular just for that channel. It's whatever. That's one reason why I'm continuing to make this podcast channel the way I have been, because I don't want this channel to die off. I don't want to forget about this channel. I want to continue to make this videos like this. I want to talk, if I do have people that I have videos with, if I whatever it might be. If it's videos like this, or if it's videos with me and that person, or videos of nothing, and it's just a blank screen all the way through, and it's just us talking, and it's going to be how it's going to be. I don't know what that channel's going to be, honestly, but I want to talk to somebody, ask about it, see what they think. It used to be my brother that I would talk to about certain things like this. Be like, hey, do you want to do a channel, or do you think this channel would be good? Blah, blah, blah. But I want a channel that I can have fun with and not give a fuck about what goes on. I don't know. Battle Passes just in general are one of them things that makes gaming honestly just not as fun if you do buy the Battle Pass. But if without the Battle Pass, you feel like you don't have a reason to play as often, which honestly is probably a better thing, because if you do have that incentive to play, or that reason to play like that, it makes you so kind of damn depressed at the end, because you're like, damn, I have to play this game now. I have to. That have to instead of want to is two different things, because you don't really have to do shit. But what I'm getting at is, like, when you do buy the Battle Pass, there is that little thing in the back of your head saying, get on COD, get on Fortnite, get on that game and finish that battle pass, whatever game it might be. It could be Dead by Daylight. It don't matter what game it is. Whatever game it is, you have a battle pass, so you might want to finish that battle pass. Same as, for example, I had a battle pass on Dead by Daylight. I did not finish the battle pass, not one bit, but at the same time, and it kind of irks my nerves to know that I've put so much time in on that game that I still didn't level up enough to even get probably past level 10 in the battle pass. You might think like you didn't put too much time in then. I must not have put enough time, but I do feel like I played it at least a good bit, because I played it. That was the game that I would play on weekends when I was off, or when I'm off. That's the game that, like, okay, I know today we're going to be playing for a good 5 hours. Played for maybe 5 hours every weekend, or every day of the weekend, maybe 2-3 days out of every week, if you count the weekend. And that's just 5 hours. Like, I don't know. You feel like you would at least gain something, even if you lose a lot. I'm not sure if I enjoy the rank system too much. I don't enjoy the rank system, honestly. But I do think that is the perfect way to get in. Every game should have a rank system, in my opinion. Fuck this skill-based matchmaking. Have rank system. Have a rank system for every game. No, for real. Think of this. If you are playing against people that are just as good as you in the rank, you will get in those. Every season it can restart, whatever. But like, don't make it too hard to rank up, but don't make it too easy either. Make it like, okay, he won maybe three matches in a row. Let's kind of bump his rank up a little bit more than we should. I don't know how to explain it, but what I'm getting at is there should be a rank system in every game, in my opinion. You think that I'm stupid? Yes, I might be. But at the same time, every game, and I'm not even talking about like just because, oh, there's casual mode, there's ranked mode, and this and that. I'm talking about every game should have a ranked mode. You start off at the ranked mode. You start off in ranked mode. Every game is just as good. Okay? And you should still be able to play with people that are in different ranks. And skill-based matchmaking kind of is the same way, and you think about it. But I wish there was a way to be able to tell how good you are. That's why I'm saying. I don't know if I'm smart enough or stupid enough. I'm gonna tell Trent that right quick. Okay, I know this might sound stupid, and whatever you might want to call this, a good idea, a bad idea, but I think every game should have a rank system. Every game. And when I say it like this, I mean it shouldn't have no casual mode. It shouldn't have nothing like, however you might want to say it. It should be ranked every game. Use this for example, because it's just like skill-based matchmaking if you think about it. Because ranked is pretty much skill-based matchmaking if you put it like that. Because ranked is telling you how good you are and where you should be. But skill-based matchmaking is saying, so let's put you in these. So ranked is the same way. You're playing a little bit better. Let's put your rank up a little bit higher. Okay, you're doing a little bit. So you're going to play with these people that are in this rank. So I don't know if that's just my idea or if that's how rank was originally thought of. I don't really know. But if that's how you think rank should be, or if instead of just saying, oh, skill-based matchmaking, this and that, no. Ranked that's how it should be, in my opinion. Like, that's ranked. Then, if there is a casual mode, there's no skill-based matchmaking. You just get thrown in a game with randoms. It doesn't matter at that point. If there is a just a random mode that is a casual mode, you would just get thrown in with anybody and everybody. It doesn't matter. So, if that is your type of content to watch or play, there you are. But if you want to know, I think every game should start off with rank because of that. Let you know where you are. And I'm going to send this to him. Because, like, use this for example. You're sitting here playing, and you're sitting there like, there's no way I'm that good. Because you're sitting there watching the people that you're going against. And, like, use Call of Duty for you go into, or even Fortnite. You're sitting there in a match, sitting there like, God dang, there's no way I am this good. Why am I in these lobbies if I have this or that? And it shouldn't be when I say it shouldn't be like this, it shouldn't be the way Fortnite has their rank system right now. Rank system in Fortnite is bullshit because all you have to do is do placement. It is not at all the way you would think. It is not. Yes, there should be placement, but that should give a very tiny percentage of your rank. Reason I say that is because that is all Fortnite is today. They even put a post out saying it does not matter how many kills you have. It only matters on what placement you have. And because for every placement you get like a certain amount of points. And you could get 50 fucking kills and it doesn't matter. And when I say that, is bullshit. Because you can get 50 kills and your rank won't go up none. Or it won't go down there. It just matters on placement at that point. And that is so ridiculous if you think about it. To actually get in such a high lobby just for camping in a bush or hiding in the back of an alleyway or something in general. It doesn't matter what you do. If you're just getting placement, that is the ridiculous part about it. I am sorry for oops. Use this for example. You're sitting here playing because Call of Duty has a good rank system, but I don't like the fact that how they make their rank system a way where you have to play certain game modes that they have. Like, say what if I wanted to play rank mode, but I wanted to play only search and destroy, or rank mode only hardpoint, or rank mode only TDM mode kill confirm. I don't think they should have every game mode as a rank mode, if you want me to be honest, because honestly, never mind. Let me say it like this. I think every mode should be rank mode, because not only the specific modes that they have that you can play rank mode in, because I've tried rank mode and you can only play like 4 or 5 different game modes, maybe 3, I don't know. I know Search and Destroy is one of the game modes. I think Hardpoint is one, and I think it's mainly those one life modes too is the thing, because like you're sitting there, you got one life, and I guess it's to show that, oh yeah, I'm just as good as this person or blah blah blah. But no, like I think that if you did do something with ranked mode, make every game mode that, because like imagine being able to just, I don't know, imagine just to be able to say, okay, I did really good this match, so I can now be in bronze or gold or platinum, or that should also for Call of Duty, the way they have their skins lined up, because how they got gold for gun for their camos, then they have gold first off, and then they have, well, first off they have the normal base camos, that'll be like base rank, and then they have gold rank, and then you should be able to do like 3-4 different types of gold camos in my opinion. But even for every other camo, there should be at least 3 different types of camo of that type of camo. For example, like when they did do gold there, because I don't like this gold, so there should be at least another gold. There should at least be 3 minimum, in my opinion. Yes, there you be thinking like, oh my god, that's so much to grind for. If it was, but imagine the people that would go for that though. That would be such a killer videos to make. Be like, I made it to gold 1, I made it to gold 2, I made it to gold 3, and then they got I don't know, they got all these other camos, and then the final camo is like that space looking one, and then whatever that's called, they can call that rank. Same like, because they got, I'm not in anything. I'm in bronze, probably the smallest that you can be in Call of Duty rank. I've only played 1 match of rank, and I died as soon as I got in. Then back the fuck out. That's what I did. But what I'm getting at is there's so much stuff that you can do with ranked, and I feel like every game should have a ranked mode in some opinion. Even for like Fortnite or Call of Duty or Dead by Daylight, whatever game you play, when you look at your rank, you say, okay, I belong in this mode with these sweaty motherfuckers. Because you can sit there and say, well, I don't think I'm good enough, but the game thinks I'm good enough to be in this rank, so I must be good enough to be in this rank. And then when you see people in that game being in those type of lobbies and this and that, you can't sit there and bitch and say, I don't belong in this rank, I'm not good enough. Well, look at your rank right quick, man. Yeah, you kind of showing that you are good enough to be in that kind of rank. I don't know if my opinion matters about you or anything, but this is just my opinion how games should work. At least instead of skill-based matchmaking, they should just do rank systems. And every game, it should be that kind of rank mode, because so that people can't just sit there and bitch about skill-based matchmaking, and then they would just be able to do a rank system better. I don't know. I could be stupid, and this could be an awful idea, but it's whatever. One reason why I do like to wear these sunglasses, because like if I am looking into this, you can't really tell too good that I am where I'm looking. I'm sitting here playing or want to talk about I don't even know now, because like, okay, another thing is about the battle pass in general. It, like right here, it says like what I have written down, like you just don't have every day to play a game sometimes. But then when you do have another day to play a game, you might not want to play Call of Duty all the time. You might want to play Super Smash Bros. Today, or you might want to play, I don't know, Dead by Daylight, God of War, or whatever new game just came out. You want to play that game for whatever reason you want to play it. But now you have to play the Call of Duty because you did buy that Battle Pass. Or same as Fortnite, you have to play that game because you have bought that Battle Pass. You don't have to, like I said before, you don't have to do shit. But what I'm getting at is, if you do want that to finish that battle pass without spending any extra money, you have to sit there and grind that game. You sit there and grind that game for hours and hours upon end, and then you're sitting there at the end of the day, well, what do I do now? Another thing is, like right here, you can kind of tell I'm not looking at all at the camera, because I am looking down. But like, if like right now, I'm not even looking at the camera, but you kind of can't tell. That's one of my biggest reasons why I do wear sunglasses here lately a lot in my videos, because when I do go to editing my videos, I've noticed that my videos aren't as good as they could have been because you sit there and think that, oh, well, he's not looking at the camera. And it's just something simple like that. Like, make your video, I tend to want to look down here at the camera. I don't look at the camera. I want to look over here at the camera instead of at my video instead of the camera. And instead of the tendency to want to keep, and then you're looking at the video, you're like, well, his eyes are over here. You see, like right now I'm doing it. Like, you're like, his eyes are over here. What is he looking at? I just have a problem with wanting to look at the actual camera, myself. You can call me self-absorbed or whatever you want to call me, but at the same time, it's just that I want to make sure that I'm in camera view the whole time. I want to make sure that I am being caught, or the camera is still recording. But like right now, you can tell that I'm just clearly looking down. But one of the biggest problems about the Battle Pass is, look, I spent $10 on this Battle Pass to get everything in that Battle Pass, or to unlock that Battle Pass if you want, per se. I just spent $10 to buy this. I just bought $10. Use this for example. This pen. I spent $10 on this pen. But what you're saying is, if I don't use this pen or play the game enough, using this pen enough, I don't get everything out of this pen, because if I don't use it by a certain day, I won't get to use that money or that pen. Use money, for example. Say if I get $100,000 a day. Just because I didn't spend all that money within a 24-hour period, you're saying that I don't get to save that money and keep it rolling over? A lot of people, that's the same shit right there with the Battle Pass. Because I didn't get to finish the Battle Pass within a time period, now I don't get everything that I worked for. I've spent all this time to play the game for no reason, apparently. Because what if what I did want was more than 100,000? I have to find a way to spend all that and make sure, or give it away. Shit, honestly, I would be one of the biggest charity donors ever if that was it. I was getting $100,000 a day. I'd only buy what I need, and then the majority of it would go straight to charity. Like, you just, god dang, just imagine $100,000 a day. That'd be 10 days. That'd be rich. Just imagine all the money. Because one thing is, like, I've even noticed on, like, Twitter and stuff, more people are complaining about, like, oh, I don't have enough time to finish the battle pass, blah, 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 because they just ain't got the time to play that. And that's the thing. If you want more people to retain to buy the battle pass, you would think that they would make the battle pass a little bit easier to gain or get through, because of people that can't play every day on weekends, or maybe once every other week. And I do understand those people, they really shouldn't probably buy the battle pass, but there are people that only can play on weekends. And then you're sitting there left thinking, like, bruh, I've sat here and put so much time in, wasted my weekends on this game, and I don't even get the skins, I don't get finish the battle pass, I only get this. That's kind of bullshit if you think about it, because yes, I did spend $10 to unlock this battle pass. If you think about it, technically to unlock it, because if you think about it, yes, that is $10. But what I'm getting at is, you have to do the daily challenges and shit like that. Well, you have to do match challenges now for Fortnite. Now you have to do daily challenges for Call of Duty just to even feel like you're gaining anything. You have to win now. It don't even matter about kills anymore. Like, you can go and get a 58 kill win, 100 kill win. It just don't feel like it, right? No matter what you want to say, at the end of the day, it's too complicated to actually finish the battle pass. And unless you have that kind of time to continue to play every day, even if you play an hour a day, that's the thing. It's still it's still very complicated to finish the battle pass or anything. Use Fortnite, for example. There's so many game modes in that game now. You don't have to play the Battle Royale. But if you want consistent XP after, you kind of have to. Getting kills, getting wins, gives you XP. Get opening chests, breaking barrels, doing whatever. Same as Call of Duty. At the end of the day, I don't know. But the time due to work and stuff, I just want to play some games. But I know if I do play another game, I won't get to finish the battle pass. No matter how much I take the time, like, you can sit there and say, "Oh yeah, you will." Think about it. Because me going to work, I barely even have time to do this video stuff half the time. Just because I'm right now on night shift, I can do a lot of this stuff during the day. During the day, I'll sit here, early mornings, I'll sit here and do these videos. But at the end of the day, my videos, it don't matter. It just doesn't matter. I don't know, I feel like I have a lot more to say about the Battle Pass than I actually did. It just feels like you don't get enough XP, honestly, for whatever you're doing. What are they right here? Nothing important. I think that was just letting me know that I finished. But it's just like, there's not enough XP in a normal match. A normal match, you're sitting there playing and playing and playing. And you're sitting there like, well, hell, what's the point? What is the point, then, of playing this game for this long and not getting nothing out of it? I know, one thing I was wanting to talk about is this podcast. I know this podcast is not what somebody would regularly recommend for someone to want to watch. But honestly, it's just something I like doing. But if y'all enjoyed this podcast, let me know. I might do another podcast right here, a couple podcasts. I actually like this location. So if y'all enjoyed it, let me know. I might do another one right here. And if not, and if you do enjoy my videos on my other channels, awesome. I do have other channels, podcasts. This is my podcast channel, videos, live streams on my live stream channel. I try to go live at least once a week, at least once a week if I can. Sometimes I might go live multiple times a day. I don't know. Depends on the day. But if y'all enjoyed this video, please let me know. Or this podcast. Leave a thumbs up. Do what you gotta do when you're willing to do it. Have fun with your life fun games. See y'all next time. I know y'all probably gonna see a lot of this ending it, starting it. About an hour and 15 minutes. Ain't too bad. Okay. Love y'all.